This is
The Marriage Vibes Podcast.
with your boy Nice.
And his pretty wife, Whitney.
Yeah. What's going on?
What's up?
This is Nice. We back at it.
And the pretty wife, Whitney.
What's going on with you today?
What's going on with you today?
Chilling. Same old shit.
Ready to talk. It's been a minute since we had a good conversation. What you got for me?
Yeah. This we gonna talk about.
It's gonna get me in trouble today. Sipping Henny, by the way.
Yeah, we gonna talk about relationships, but everybody was talking about, the Will Smith and the Jada. I didn't really want to get into it. That's why we didn't come out with something right away.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun to talk about, but it's nobody's business. So.
Yeah, a lot of people ran out and was quick to, say something about it. But I was just, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna jump on.
So what do you have to say?
I mean, that's their business. I mean, that's married people business.
No, that's fine. But since we brought it up, we gotta say, so if it was your married people business, what might be your take on it? Or if Will came to you as a friend and was like, this is what I'm going through, and you're another married man, I bet you could understand, you know?
Yeah, I can understand. I mean, it's like, I don't know. All I know is, Will and Jada have been together for a long time.
Yeah.
And
I think for me, it's all about the commitment. So it's like, when you're not part of the marriage, you don't understand what the commitment was about and why the commitment began. So even if you're having an affair with someone, that person doesn't get how committed you've been for 25 years.
Exactly.
And that we might be taking a break. We haven't been on a break for 25 years. We've probably been on a break for 5 years.
Yeah.
How they say, if you break up after 12 years, you're breaking up for six whole years.
7.
So
Yeah. Half,
it's it could have took them a long time to get to that point. But what brings you back is the time spent.
Yeah.
So
That's true. I mean, this relationship everything gets all, it's a lot, man. It's a lot.
To what, marriage?
Yeah.
Of course.
It's a lot.
Because you have to understand, when you know somebody as deeply as you know your spouse, or you should know your spouse, then it becomes like, I know the ugliest parts of you. So that's why, and I think the big thing about the whole conversation with Will and Jada is you have to remember, this is something they've been through. It's old news to them. It's new to us.
Yeah, it's new to us.
So this conversation that they had in front of the world, they had it alone in a different way.
Yeah.
It might not have been so nice then, or it might have been multiple conversations, but what they brought to us at the table was, number one, honesty.
Yeah.
But then it's just mad real when you put 25 years into your relationship and then you're just like, at this point, I don't know if he's what I want.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if he's what I want. Yeah. And then you kind of, when you're in a marriage, do you have that choice to piggyback and go back and forth? I guess it's like,
I don't know.
It's whatever.
That's any relationship, you're going through problems.
Right. But I'm talking about if an affair is the problem. You have the choice together to figure it out or to separate. So if they decided to figure it out, who are we to be laughing at them when they're just telling us our story? This happens every day.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said a lot of
mad
people.
Niggas is entangled. Come on.
A lot of people making jokes and shit man, everybody.
This is nothing new. It's just that when it's a woman, it's not so cool. It's like, how could she do that to Will? Will was sitting at the table about to cry. No, he wasn't. Nah. And if he was,
he got all
his fun back. He got all his anger out with somebody else. That's not to say that you should have tit for tat. Definitely not. Yeah. Or, you should go out and do what your partner did. But what do I tell you? If you was to cheat on me, I might just get up out of bed in the middle of the night and make you think I'm cheating on you. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to leave you because we got too much. I feel like the marriage is the entanglement. We got all our finances, these children, our family. We entangled.
Yeah, that's true.
You was just a fling.
Yeah, of course.
Me and him are entangled, and it's a lot hard we like shoestrings that you can't get untangled,
You can't get untangled for this.
But that's that on that.
Yeah, that's that. Why is the relationship only at stake when the female is unhappy?
I don't think that's true.
You don't think that's true? Because it's always about how the female feels. It's like Jada said, I just wanted to feel happy. Why did you do that? I just wanted to feel happy. And it's and then
no.
Yeah.
Already no.
No, that's a fact. It's it's like the woman always just wants to, like they want to have a feeling. So it's just like, oh, I didn't feel happy. I didn't feel this. So why was the relationship at stake just because you wasn't feeling the way? Why the relationship is not at stake when the man ain't feeling a certain way? It always seems that way, right?
I mean, it may seem that way, but it may seem like the woman dominates the relationships, right?
Yeah,
That's what you mean.
Yeah, exactly.
But
like the relationship at stake just because you ain't feeling, like, I'm not feeling, maybe I was feeling the same way. Like, why is the relationship not at stake?
But I mean, the only reason why I say I don't agree, I'm like, in my relationship, if I'm in trouble, the relationship's at stake because you're not happy. So, I mean, just in normal life, it should be that way. Like, if one or the other is not happy, there's a problem.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it seems like, I don't know. That's a good question. Like, I never thought about it. Like,
stumped your ass. That's because you're a female. You want to say
I can see the female is the glue of the house.
You want to say
like,
it's true, but then you like, wow. But if I say it's true, then these niggas got.
But don't get offended when you believe in happy wife, happy life, right? That's the saying.
Yeah.
Or you're saying, why is that a thing?
Yeah. Why is that like I said? Why is it only like you only gonna have a happy life if your wife is happy? So it's
I'll say it like this: it shouldn't be that way.
Yeah, it should be that way. It shouldn't be.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like the man not supposed to be happy. Just long as the wife is happy, everything's supposed to run smooth. Like
that's a societal thing.
Yeah.
Kind of where like the husband, he just is supposed to do what the wife says.
Yeah, that reminds me of like black on black crime. Like it's just crime. Period. It's not black on black crime. Like, you know what I mean? Like that dude said.
Crime.
Like,
it's a crime.
What is Asian on Asian crime? You know what I mean? What is Filipino on Filipino crime? Like it's just crime.
So it's a crime for the woman to dominate the relationship?
No, I'm just giving.
I'm trying to catch you.
Yeah.
But no, I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying.
And I think it's just because, like I said, the woman is the glue of the family. If your mother's not happy, everybody feels it. She's taking out on the kids. She's taking out on the dog. She's taking out on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
If dad's not unhappy, he probably get up and leave. Or dad goes to the bar or, whatever dads do.
But why is the relationship at stake, though, when the woman is not happy? Why is it? Why is it like it's either? Why is it like I don't know if it's gonna
And like the husband has to beg for her forgiveness.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, because it's like
she's a woman and you can't just let her leave or you can't just let her go. That's why if she's not happy, you better fix it, which in turn means like it's at stake. But it's like if the wife's not happy, the husband better do something because the wife, let's just be honest, is spending the majority of her day making the husband and the kids happy. Let's just be honest. Mm-hmm. She comes last.
What?
The wife oftentimes puts herself on the back burner.
Some wives. Not you, my nigga.
I have the privilege of a supportive husband and family. So
exactly,
it's different for me. That's why I just said I don't think this is in terms of every relationship. That wouldn't work in our relationship. If you weren't unhappy, you'd make it known and you'd be like, "Bruh, this relationship ain't gonna last unless you do X, Y, Z."
Yeah,
you're gonna be vocal about it.
Yeah,
but I'm just talking about in society.
Yeah, society it makes
it's kind of like the man has to do what the wife says if he wants to have any type of peace in life.
Because it's like you can say, oh, I went out and I had an affair or I cheated because I wasn't happy. Yeah. And then it's like the guy got to be like, well, I got to love you through anything.
Well, what about the guy? What about when the guy cheats because he's unhappy? Like, why are guys cheating? I mean, it's like guys have less reasons to cheat. If a woman's cheating, she's unhappy. It's like very dramatic. A guy could cheat because the wind blew. Is what I'm saying. So it's like a difference. It's like we have to be driven to that. And it usually comes from unhappiness. A guy doesn't have to be unhappy. He could be so solid at home and still go cheat. Mm-hmm. That's a problem. You're a problem. Men are a problem.
You are a problem. So that's what it is. So it's like a woman is only cheating because she's unhappy. That's what you're saying. Are you putting that in the air?
I can never stamp that, but
are you taking that flag over the hill for all the ladies and say, ladies, we only cheat when we're unhappy?
If I'm looking at a pie chart, I'll say like 75% because we're unhappy. Because then you have to think about people who aren't sexually compatible, not getting the type of sex they want. That leads to cheating. I'm the first one to say that would probably get you cheated on.
Yeah.
If I wasn't sexually satisfied.
Okay.
And then so there's other reasons why. So I would say 75% of it.
75% of it. I mean, that's a It's a big chunk.
Yeah, because like I said, guys aren't around here cheating because they're unhappy. Like, that's not their thing. You know, like, they can cheat for any number of reasons. They were bored. You know, she made a pass at him. He just wanted to do it to prove he could do it. Like, guys are different. So a woman is, you know.
He said he was bored. Like, he's talking about
you're trying
teenager.
to sit here and act so innocent. No, I'm talking about a grown man.
Please, you know, grown men cheating because they bored. I'm not okay with that.
You're not okay with. You don't have
I'm
to
not
be
okay.
with it,
I'm not okay with that statement.
I'm not okay with the statement that it's always like the women. You know, like, don't try to make it seem like that
but
we have to be.
When I hit you with that statement, you were stumped though. You like kind of like you kind of went.
Now I've had
your
time
mind,
to think.
your mind kind of went. Your
to...
mind kind of went blank. You was like, "Holy shit! I never heard that." Wow, they got us. They got us. Chinking armor.
No, it's not like that. But you're not just gonna put it on us. Like, you don't. The male version is a lot more disappointment to the woman, so therefore she has more unhappiness. I'm saying the woman is spending most of her time making you happy already. Okay. So while you're neglecting her happiness, she's getting more and more unhappy. So, like, in terms of Will and Jada, we've seen the interviews where, you know, he said all he was doing was like buying her things, giving her things, be happy, never asked her what things she wanted.
Yeah.
So you're giving her all these material things. You're buying her houses here, houses there. Yeah. She wanted a house in Baltimore with horses running around.
Yeah.
She didn't want the house in LA or Beverly Hills or wherever, but you built this incredible house that she never said she wanted.
Yeah.
That's you dominating as the male, as the head of the house, and not respecting your wife's happiness. You think you're making her happy, just like guys who, or, you know, in terms of rappers and like Game, when he was having his issues with Tiffany, it was like, because all he thought about was, I need to work and make money. She's like, that's not a relationship. That's not, you know, we can't, that's not love, that you're just out providing. I get you're the man, you're supposed to provide, but where's my happiness? Where's my romance? I need you home. I want to see your face.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So guys are giving a lot of unhappiness and then mad when it falls back on them, and now they gotta beg for you back, or they gotta work to make it, you know, to make it work out. That's my female perspective.
All right. I like that.
No, because you didn't like what I said. You weren't happy.
No. I'm just saying you clarified it, and that sounds, you know, that sounds.
I know it would.
That sounds logical.
I knew you'd agree.
That sounds logical.
See, you agree with your wife, and
of course I agree with my wife.
We move on. What's the next subject?
I'll talk about the night that you came to my house and my ex was there.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about that. How did you feel when you showed up at my house and my ex was there? What's up?
Let's set the scene. This is like really early in the relationship. Like literally his ex, like just.
Yeah.
Like, we were fresh into our relationship. I don't think it was a month in.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
And I think I got off work and I was just like, oh, I have some time. I could just run to his house real quick, have my friend drop me off and come back and get me. So I just kind of showed up. I guess I called you on the way.
Yeah, you didn't even tell me you was coming.
Yeah, like, I didn't. I pulled up.
I had no warning.
You told me I was your girlfriend. I'm pulling up.
Yeah,
like, nobody should be here.
Yeah, I had no warning.
So then when I got there, I clearly remember he lived on the 3rd floor of this apartment. He ran down to meet me at the door, and he was like,
ran down 47 steps.
Wait. Like, I just got to tell you something. And I'm like, what? Like, and he's like, my ex-girlfriend's upstairs.
Yeah.
And I'm new to dating, period. You're my first boyfriend. You're my first everything. So I'm just like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah. What do that mean?
Is something going to happen?
Are you playing? Or is this a joke?
Yeah, it was kind of like I had a second there too, where I was just like, okay, this is about to be awkward, and then you tell the story from there.
I mean, you was there too.
It was your awkward moment.
Yeah, I mean, I had my ex there, so.
Why was she there?
So to set the backstory is.
Yes, we are.
My ex used to come over, you know, and spend the night for like a week when, you know.
When your mother would go away to church?
Yeah. When my mother would go away in the summertime, you know, my ex would come over. It was like a tradition thing. So, you know,
still
it was just that
keeping up tradition. Yeah, you got a whole new.
Yeah, it was kind of like it was kind of like it didn't hit me. Like, I got a girl now. I can't, you know, we can't keep up this tradition anymore. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
so what happened next?
It just blew. I don't know. I can't even tell you why. It wasn't even like I don't know. It wasn't
you
like
didn't plan for her to come. She just
no. It wasn't like I didn't plan for. I probably was like, oh yeah, you come over. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it was kind of like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
So I'm sitting there.
You came in. She was there.
And then I realized she has a baby.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I noticed her go into the bathroom, change the baby's clothes, baby come out in pajamas. I'm like,
you thought I had a kid at that moment.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I don't remember him saying he had
over
a
the
kid.
phone
like,
that he had a kid, right?
is he really trying to tell me this right now in front of the kid? Like, he could have told me this at any moment in time.
Whisper in your ear, like, yeah, this is my kid right here.
Yeah. Anything. So, no, that should have been for conversation number one. The first night we talked, you should have told me. Yeah,
of course. Yeah, of course.
I definitely was like, whose kid is this running around?
Yeah, I don't know this kid.
And then, so I see her. She gets her ready for bed. She's walking around in her little onesie. And then she goes in the bathroom and changes into her pajamas. And I'm just like,
she did that on purpose. It was like 8 it was like 7, 8 o'clock. She didn't need
Yeah, she got ready for bed. Like she was getting
to get ready. Yeah, she did.
That's what it was.
That was to let you know, like, bitch, this is, like, I'm chilling tonight.
Yes.
Like, that was to let you know.
I'm sleeping here tonight. Where you going to be?
I'm sleeping here tonight. Yeah, she didn't. I was devastated when she did.
She definitely came out in her pajamas, and I was just like, okay, that was the next thing where I was like, what's happening here?
I was beyond devastated.
And then so y'all started playing cards.
Yeah,
remember,
we
it was like
cards.
You and your brother and her and his girl, and then y'all just started playing cards. And I'm just in the background with one of your nephews, and I'm playing with him.
Yeah, you said with Jay. You got
like
Jay on your lap.
the third wheel of my boyfriend's house.
That was
She stunned it on me.
That was crazy, yeah. That was crazy.
I mean, you gotta give it to her.
Yeah.
Because after that, I was like, all right, well, I gotta go.
Yeah, because you didn't even stay long. You stayed for
it was real quick.
Like an hour or two.
Yeah,
right?
maybe an hour or two,
maybe. Yeah, it was
the
like
max.
an hour the max. Yeah.
And so my friend comes back and picks me up, and she dropped me off and dropped another friend home before I called her back and was like, girl, guess what happened? And she was like, why did you tell me this before I picked you up? I would have never came. You would have stayed right there. And I was just like worried for the rest of the night, like, do I trust him? Yeah. Can I trust him? Do I trust now that nothing happened? I definitely think you tried. I think that you thought you was the man, and I'm sure one girl went home and you had one spending the night. You was gonna try.
At that moment, I did feel like I was the man. I kind of felt like and plus remember I had the homies there too.
Yeah.
So they was
right. I didn't even say that.
Yeah, yeah.
All his friends was in the room sniggling and giggling
everybody
about it.
was laughing at me because they they was looking at me like, nigga, how are you gonna pull this shit off? Like,
right.
You got your new girl.
Like when he's coming here now.
Yeah. You got your new girl and your ex girl here at the same time. Your ex girl going in there, coming back in her pajamas. Like, nigga, what are you going to do? Like, what is happening here?
Yeah. And what you do? So after I left, I know you tried, and what happened? You failed.
Bro,
So he said he failed. I probably have for all these years probably thought you didn't fail.
No.
Like, why would she stud on me and then turn you down? Now that we're talking about it.
I mean, because she probably was like, nah, I'm not, this is,
for sure she never came back again.
We feel like, of course that was the last time.
That was the last time.
But she probably like, bro, nah, like you wildin'. You got your new chick here. I'm not saying I didn't try. Like, I'm a whole nigga out here. Like, I'm a whole nigga in these streets. Like, let me try to see. Niggas trying to tell me like, nigga, you ain't gay. Like, nigga, what are you? Nigga, I am the man.
Nice.
Like, what you talk about? Nigga,
what's my name?
Yeah, this nice over here. Come on. But that was funny. That
wasn't the worst situation he's put me in, but that was the first, actually. That was the
first awkward moment
that
we had of our relationship.
But disclaimer,
I didn't even plan.
We never had a argument or anything about his ex. Like,
yeah, no, man.
She was never an issue.
Nah.
Maybe like one time, but it wasn't even nothing serious. Yeah. It was just because I was the new girl. But other than that, they remained friends. They talked on the phone.
Yeah, my ex was cool.
Yeah, I kind of was I was always good with the fact that was his first love and his friend. I was always good with that because I never saw anything slick. I never, found anything in your phone or heard y'all talk about anything crazy like.
Yeah, no, because we was always, afterward, we were just always cool.
So I didn't have trouble with the ex. It was just like he didn't really explain the ex to me too in the beginning. I didn't even know how heartbroken he had been. I didn't know until one of his friends told me, and I was like, wow, like
because he really lied.
He didn't lie.
Fucking Chris lying to you and shit. I don't even know why Chris tried to play me. Like, yo, Kai, you played the nigga. I don't even know why.
He was like, nah, that nigga downplaying it. And so he kind of explained to me, like, this was his first love. Like, yo, that nigga got his heart broken. Yeah. And so from there, I was just like, oh, I just nursed him back.
You nursed me back to full health. That was a good job. That was a good job. Nurse the nigga back. But I wasn't. I was good though.
He wasn't sick at the time, but I think he was over it by the time I came around. I never called him while he was sick about it.
Yeah, nah. I was good.
Every nigga be sick about it in private.
Yeah, I was definitely in private. You're not gonna catch me like that.
And it's funny because I've never had my heart broken.
Yeah, so it hurts, man. It hurts.
That's one thing about you that I'm kind of, I always feel like, oh, he's the one who got his heart broken. Like, you weren't necessarily out here breaking hearts.
Yeah, and it's just,
I mean, you're not no angel, but you weren't out here breaking hearts.
I mean, you can't count jump offs as me breaking hearts though. Like, come on, we talking about like real relationship, like 2-3 years, then you break somebody's heart. We're not talking about you just talking to chicks and you like doing what you're doing and they fall for you and you don't fall for them, and then that's not my fault. You know what I mean? Like,
it's never your fault.
Yeah, that's not my fault. Yeah,
it wasn't me.
But we talk about like relationship. You get your heart broken. It's like, that's a little different. Yeah, that's a little different.
I'm like, I had a lot of crushes and stuff, but if somebody wasn't giving me like full 100% interest, like how you gave it to me, you were literally the first person who was like all in, boom. Yeah. From that moment we met on, like it was like all in. Everybody else was too shaky for me.
I just posted on my Instagram. I knew you were the one from the beginning. From the beginning. On God. Hashtag
on God.
On God. That's it. It's a feeling. Even though my first love was, I thought that was it too. Yeah. And it would have been it. It would have been it if things
had gone a different way.
Yeah, if she knew I was, if she knew I was a star, you know what I mean? If she knew a star was born.
I mean, I knew you were a star when you walked into my 9th grade.
She knew a star was born. That's
homeroom. Mr. Wallstein used to just let you come in there and chill, and I would just be like daydreaming the whole time. Mm-hmm. I knew you were a star.
Yeah, that's all that matters now. You remind me of my 90s love. That's a crush song, but, my wife had filled the space though. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. Do you ever think about exes and could you see a life with someone else? Do you ever imagine that?
I can't. I'm like far. I'm so far.
You too deep in?
Yeah.
We too far in.
Yeah, we too far in. You could think about, but what would have happened if I would have did this and in this grade or taught you? Just be like, nah.
I don't know. I guess you don't even think about the past or people from the past when you're happy in the moment. Like, you have to be really unhappy to be contemplating the past. Yeah. Going back to being unhappy in your relationship. Like, if I'm contemplating somebody from the past, like...
No, I mean, you think about, like... I mean, like, if we, like, y'all can think about a crush from the past. Oh, wow, like, I used to be my crush. Like that.
No. I'm talking about actually contemplating going backwards, going back to that person.
We just saw our crush the other day. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, we just saw your crush the other day?
We just saw my crush the other day.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say no names, though.
You was very happy to see her.
That was my
friend.
That was my crush.
Showed up at our doorstep by the grace of God.
Yeah, and it's funny.
We were all three shocked.
No, but wasn't we just? We was just talking. We were just talking about it, right?
Yeah, like, we were. We talked to her that week.
Yeah. A few days ago, she showed up, and I was just like, "Holy crap!" Like we just talk about. We ain't telling her.
That was like his real crush.
Yeah, that's my crush.
Like,
nobody knew though.
She don't even know how much he had a crush on her. How much he talked about her over the years.
Over the years,
and had he gotten his chance with her.
Man, listen, I was devastated when
niggas messed it up for you.
I mean, I don't even know. Like, I was just like, it was just like so many people I had to like, push out the way to like
to get another good girl. She was a good girl.
To get her to see like, yo, I got a crush on you, but she probably don't even know that. She probably like, oh, you like this, you like this person, you talk to this person, but it's like, no, I really want to talk to your ass. Like, I really wanted your ass. Like, forget everybody else. Yeah. That was funny.
That's funny.
That was funny as hell.
I mean, that's kind of how it was for me. Like, I liked a lot of guys, but I really just wanted to talk to you for a long time, even though you didn't know I existed.
Yeah.
I had a whole list, but they weren't you.
Yeah. Nobody's daddy. Nobody's daddy. Nobody's zaddy. Nobody's zaddy. Yeah.
Marriage vibes.
We here.